So now you know why we were on the road for a couple of days. Both our first, no, you actually had taken a plane before, but this is my first time on a flight.
Second time on the flight since the pandemic.
Which is still a really bizarre experience, but
weird.
Amazing experience to be on the podcast.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you so much, Joe, for having us. It really is kind of surreal, though. He actually said at the beginning, like, it's weird when it's someone you've been watching. You sort of feel like you know the person, even though you've never met before. So it was a really cool experience.
Yeah, I mean, I've been listening to his podcast for literally years. And so it's like, you know, you get in there and like, you know, meet Jamie, the producer, and you're like, I was like, oh, it's Jamie. And Jamie's like a very nondescript dude. Just like he's
very
like,
low key,
how's it going? And I was like, oh, Jamie. You know, it's a weird. I was having some like fangirl moments in my mind, but it was a great discussion. I mean, 3 hours. I swear it just flew by. Like it was like a time vortex.
It is like a time vortex. Yeah. It's also weird because we're never off of our phones for that long.
I know, yeah.
So to be just engaged intensely in a conversation for 3 hours is actually a very interesting experience. But yeah, we covered what we try to do on the show. We covered, you know, the problems with the media landscape writ large. It's really interesting always to hear Joe's thoughts on that because he's very much a part of sort of forging a different path. Is very much part of creating the space that allows properties like what we're doing here to be able to thrive. We of course talked about the protests. We talked about the response to it. It's very fraught time, clearly in American history, and we're able to sort of discuss that and offer different opinions and debate it in a way that I feel really good about and really proud of. So hope you guys enjoy the conversation as well. But yeah, 3 hours and it just went by.
It went by so quickly. I really just, what I'm really amazed by is Joe's, he's the ultimate generalist, and he knows so well how to push a conversation and about how to interrogate a point and also just to let you talk. It's such an opportunity to just sit there and be able to espouse your ideas for, you know, minutes and minutes and minutes. And I told him about, you know, frustrations with cable news and so much, and just, I think we should reiterate that I don't think we would be here if it weren't for him. And I don't think I don't think that much of the alternative media space would exist without him reinventing the medium on what it means to discuss things on the internet. And it's something that is very precious, and I think that we especially need. I mean, in the reception to the comments, it was everything was just like, wow, like I'm so just happy that this political discussion happened, because it's something like so outside the norm of what we see in America, and I think we just need so much more of it, especially in a time like this.
I mean,
he's just the kindest guy.
He does something that I hope that we try to do here as well, which is that he fundamentally treats his audience with respect.
Yes.
Right, respects their intelligence, respects their curiosity. I think that's a really important thing, because having been in the media world like we have, there's all this sort of like conventional wisdom around how dumb people are and how they'll only like watch certain things and they'll only watch it for 30, like if you can't say it in 30 seconds and no one cares. And he just really obliterated all of that conventional wisdom and, you know, didn't think too hard, just went in the direction he wanted to go and treated the audience with respect. And ultimately, it turned out there was a huge appetite for a more nuanced, less safe, less guardrails, long-form conversation, which just expanded the possibility for everyone existing in the media space of what you could do and how far out you could go.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, it's just it was an amazing experience, and I hope you guys all listen to it. All 3 hours of it. It's really worth your time.
Definitely let us know what you think, and thanks again, Joe, for having us on.
Thank you, Joe. Tomorrow on Rising, we're going to have friend of the show, David Sirota.
And executive editor of the American Prospect, David Day, and he's going to share how the Fed bailed out the investor class without having to spend 1 single cent. Please subscribe so you never miss a video. And of course, like and share as well. We appreciate you all. Have a fantastic day.
See you guys.